Hi folks, Slick Slices here. Many of you will be used to coming on my channel to look at Sheffield made knives. This one you'll probably not be surprised to see is not made in Sheffield. But geography plays an interesting part in this knife actually. This is clearly a Swiss Army knife and it's red. So you might think this is one of the limited edition ones from 2 years ago when they did the red set, when they did the Pioneer, the Cadet and the Classic in red Alox. But this isn't one of those. I do have that set, funnily enough though, but this is slightly different. My favourite Swiss Army knife to carry is either the Climber, which is in which one of the cellar door knives, or the Pioneer X. And Pioneer X is a Pioneer, so it has the main knife blade, the awl, and then the opening section with the can opener and the bottle opener, but screwdrivers on them. The Climber has very similar tool set, except it has the awl on the back and it has a secondary blade instead of the awl, and it also has a screwdriver and the multi-function hook, which I've never really found much use for. But I like them both. I like the Alox ones just because I think they're smarter, but I carry one or other every day. I have one in my briefcase and one in my little sort of man bag. But I like the red colour. So when I saw this, I had to have this. So what is it? It's a Knife Centre exclusive Pioneer X. So in addition to the usual Pioneer blade set of the quite stout main blade, the can opener with a little screwdriver on it, and the bottle opener with the larger screwdriver, and the wire stripper. Genuinely never tried the wire stripper, one day we might, and the awl. It's a great awl on these knives. In addition to all of those, it has the scissors. Now, scissors are the most useful tool on my Swiss Army knife, for me. I mean, I use that more than anything else. I've rarely used the blade on Swiss Army knife because I've usually got some other knife with me. I quite often use the bottle opener because I do like a bottle of beer. Once upon a time I used to work for the first of the craft beer breweries in Scotland, Broughton Brewery. When I was a student, I worked there as a holiday job for a couple of years. They're still going. It was started in 1979. They're still going, but struggling a bit with the lockdown, obviously. So I order their beer and have it delivered to the house. But it's like I quite often use the bottle opener. But I use this as a lot for things like cutting fingernails and just generally snipping things where a knife isn't always appropriate, and a knife isn't always appropriate. So I find that really useful. Now, as I say, the Pioneer X isn't available in red Alox except as a Knife Centre knife. Knife Centre are in America. I have absolutely no idea where in America. Even if I did know, my American geography is a bit poor, but I saw this on one of their YouTube videos and so I bought it. But bear in mind, this knife was made in Switzerland, which is sort of over here geographically to where I am. I'm about here. So it went from Switzerland all the way across the Atlantic to the Knife Centre, and then from the Knife Centre all the way back, almost to where it started, to me in the United Kingdom. So it's a very well travelled knife, and as a result it obviously was rather more expensive. I think the Pioneer X in the UK is about £35. This one probably was a similar price, but of course perhaps a little Swiss Army knives are something that's not much cheaper in America. Most knives tend to be cheaper in America, but so if it's made in the UK, so Swiss Army knives, Boker knives, open L's and things like that are slightly more expensive in America generally. And then I had to pay for it to be shipped all the way back to the UK. Luckily, I didn't get stung for any tax or VAT on its arrival. That could have pushed the price up even more. I didn't make any attempt to avoid it. They just didn't charge me any. Also, it came in a huge box. And I wonder what it was when it arrived, because it was, it was big enough. You could have had 4 or 5 Benchmade boxes inside it, and instead it was just this and a little silver Swiss Army knife box. Now I noticed that the Knife Centre now do the Farmer X. Now the Farmer X is the same basic Pioneer blade set plus the scissors plus a saw. I think that's starting to get a little bit bulky and heavy, but actually I do quite like that, and I have thought about the idea of buying one. They also do this one in black, incidentally, if anybody's interested in black Alox. So I have the silver Alox one and I have the red Alox one. I'm not going to buy the black one, but I kind of have a hankering for the Farmer X, so you never know, I might get it. But anyway, people often ask me about this knife because I use it as a size exemplar. There's not much point in doing that. It's a standard 93mm Alox Swiss Army knife. Anyway, just a short one. If you like this stuff, please give it a thumbs up, and if you are interested in seeing more of my videos, next one's going to be another red knife, funnily enough, then please subscribe and remember to ring the bell. Thank you very much. Bye.